What's up, everybody? We are doing a stream, Toronto Raptors and New York Knicks. I won't be talking all the time, but enjoy the gameplay, guys. Welcome in. I'll be here monitoring it, but if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to get them as soon as I can. I'll keep on task on chat on my phone, probably are on here. But enjoy it, guys, and I'll see you guys soon.
And now, your Toronto Raptors starting five. At the small forward position, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 24, Norman Powell. At the shooting guard position, standing 5 foot 11, number 23, Fred VanVleet. In the middle, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 33, Marc Gasol. From Villanova, a 6 foot guard, number 7, Kyle Lowry. The other forward position, standing 6 foot 8, number 43, Pascal Siakam. Home team head coach is Nick Nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, your Toronto Raptors.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. GA, it's all yours.
Well, the Toronto Raptors rolled the dice last season and gambled on acquiring Kawhi Leonard. They knew it could be just a one-year rental, with Leonard able to be a free agent in 2019. But Kevin, after winning the 2019 NBA title, anything else is gravy.
The first title in franchise history, DA. Such a huge moment for the team, the city, and the country of Canada. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. And it's Smith in at the 1 spot. And for Toronto, Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. Smitty, we have a good rivalry game tonight with 2 conference foes. This should be a beauty.
Yes, indeed. I think the fans feel it, the coaches feel it. us as announcers, we feel it. The atmosphere is going to be great.
It is indeed.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's New York. The pass to Barrett. Shoots over Van Vliet. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Smith. Barrett's got the first points up on the board here for the Knicks. Lowry with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Lowry can't get it to go.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Randall no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Robinson with the block. Randall right side. Kicks it to Barrett. Powell against Randall. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Robinson. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Smith the pass to Robinson. Passes to Randall. Over Siakam. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. The dish to Gasol. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And Barrett gets it to go.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Pass to Gasol. Three-pointer, Lowry. That shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. In the corner, Smith with it from deep. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, here's Gasol. Siakam finds Gasol, and it goes down 2 points.
Great anticipation by Marc Gasol, really known for defensive rebounding, but he did it that time on the offensive glass.
Now here is Smith. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Smith outside. From deep. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Powell. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And it's a tie ball game.
I love it. Excellent ball movement. Kyle Lowry knowing who to give it to and when.
Here's Smith. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And you spend any amount of time watching Dennis Smith Jr., Greg, his leaping ability makes for some impressive highlights.
Kevin, he's got the size and the off-the-charts athleticism. Now just trying to figure out how to realize his obvious potential.
Well, few players in the NBA are as scary as Dennis Smith Jr. when he has speed towards the rim.
Smith just attacks with a ferociousness when he puts the ball on the floor. It can leap out of the building and strong enough to dunk over and through just about any player. Still developing the rest of his game, but you like his aggression when going to the hoop.
Smith on the wing. Back to Randall. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a three-point game. Lowry inside the line, and the shot is long.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Who's watching here?
Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Barrett. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
Two.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, talking to scouts about R.J. Barrett, they love the athleticism. But what makes him especially good is the work ethic and the confidence.
Yeah, some elite prospects will take plays off. This guy never does. He's not one that sits around and reads his press clippings. He's a warrior, a leader, and he's proven to be a winner.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And Raptors president of basketball operations, Masai Ujiri, not just doing an amazing job in Toronto, he's also had a huge role in the growing of the game in Africa.
Growing up in Nigeria, he fell in love with the game of basketball, and he has worked his way up. Now he's given a hand back, building pathways for others to follow in his footsteps, bringing the development and leadership to the continent. That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randle attacking with ferocity.
To the inside, McCaw. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Will it go? McCaw with the bucket.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
The Knicks leading by 4. Smith outside. Trying to get open is Robinson. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got 5 now.
A physical player. Even when you hit Smith Jr., he doesn't blink. Wills those shots in.
Here's McCaw, covered by Smith. No good from McCaw.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Van Vliet. A wide open look for Gasol. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. He's got 5.
I love this about Marc Gasol. Never stops working on his games. He's made himself into a legit stretch 5.
Now here is Robinson. The pass to Barrett. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Van Vliet looking around. Powell finds Siakam. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Randle outside. Smith outside. There's the triple. Powell pulls it in. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Good D by Siakam.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Over a decade in Memphis for Marc Gasol, even played his high school basketball there. Now, a new phase.
Canada Center to get it up and cheer on your game pass.
Changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Norman Powell. Here's Gibson. Now here's Bullock. Pass to Trier. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. But they'll get another chance. And Gibson kicks to Bullock. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Raptors.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Trier. And they're moving it up. Pull up Jay. And he can't bank that one in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Portis, the pass to Trier. To end the cold streak. That shot off the mark. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Van Vliet. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Knicks foul.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness grade, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
When it comes to just the love for the game, Smitty, does every NBA player have to have that, or is it possible to not love the game, embrace the game, and work through it in that way?
You know, I think 90% of the guys have a love for the game. I think there are some guys that just don't love it, but they play it. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't, I guess, spill over to the guys that love it. There's some plays, I played with some players, after they left the gym, they didn't think about a game, of watching the game, playing the game. But when they're on the court, they gave 110% effort. There's some guys that just love it, and there's some guys that just like it.
But I know you, and you did. You loved the game.
I still love it, Kevin. Still love it.
I know you do. I know you do.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Morris passes to Trier to end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a trying summer for the New York Knicks fans. After trading away Porzingis, they were hoping to get a big-name player in free agency grade, and they didn't.
You know, shocking they refused to offer the max to Kevin Durant. I mean, there were concerns with the Achilles, but instead he ends up in Brooklyn. Combine that with fans' disappointment at missing out on Zion Williamson, and the saga continues.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the Raptors took some heat for parting ways with reigning Coach of the Year Dwayne Casey. But his successor, Nick Nurse, guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and determination. The only NBA head coach who was also a head coach in college, the G League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
The Toronto Raptors knew Kawhi Leonard might leave, but plan B is to build around their young players. They've got some good ones, in my opinion.
Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Pass to Gibson. Now, here is Morris. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Raptors. You know, the Raptors have done a great job of finding quality players, Steve, late in the draft and developing them into contributors.
Yes, Kevin, and one of those guys is Fred Van Vliet. He went undrafted. A long rebuild was never in the cards for Toronto. They're competing as those young guys develop.
Toronto shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. Both good from the line that time. Here's Trier. He kicks it to Morris. Outside Gibson. Outside Portis. And it's Bullock in the corner. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Knicks trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Trier, covered by Van Vliet. Trier passes to Portis. That one falls.
Bobby Portis rolling off that pick, going downhill. Once he gets moving, it's hard to slow him down.
Here's McCall. He's guarded by Bullock. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson.
Toronto ball.
.11 left to play in the first quarter. McCaw, the pass to Anunoby. Clock at 6. And Ibaka kicks to Van Vliet. No good on the shot. So New York will take it the other way. Trier passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Here's McCall. Ibaka outside. Pass to McCall. Shoots it. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Trier, covered by Van Vliet. Passes it to Portis. Teardrop shot, and he drops it in from the low post. Portis has got 6 points.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And Serge Ibaka talked about his skill set. Now it complements Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam and what he brings to the team.
My defense toughness, my experience playing with those two guys, one of the best in the game right now, and then helping those two here, and with my experience, what I learned, I think I can help the team a lot, energy, and both hands on the floor.
And really, Ibaka is a seasoned veteran now, a terrific role player known for his defense.
And Ibaka knows his role and plays it well.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
They've got McCaw, Anunoby out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Here's Lowry, following the score by Taj Gibson. Lowry passes to McCaw. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 7. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now here's Ellington, now recovering. Ibaka against Portis. Kicks to Bullock. 3-pointer. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Raptors leading by 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. McCaw, the pass to Anunoby. Outside Lowry. Beyond the arc. Good work defensively by Morris. The Knicks shooting here about 46% for the game.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. And Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
Ellington hits them both. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Ibaka, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Down low, hangs in the air, and the layup good by Lowry. Lowry's got his first points in this one.
Kyle Lowry is a very tough guy for 6'1". He's a guy who loves to attack the inside, even though he's small.
Now here's Ellington. Back to Smith. Pass to Ellington. 6 to shoot. A 3 from Morris. New York, no good that time either.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Lowry against Smith. Lowry dishes to Ibaka. And the pass to McCaw. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The shot by Lowry, no good.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Morris inside, defended by Ibaka. Basket counts.
Yeah, working the painted area. Morris with just enough size and quickness to finish the play, even with a hand in his face.
Now here is Ibaka. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Lowry. Here's McCall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A strange saga last season for Patrick McCall. Restricted free agent with the Warriors. He sat out, Smitty, for months.
He did, Kevin. Eventually signed a non-guaranteed deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers, but he was waived within days, prompting a league investigation. A promising young player, the Dubs didn't want to lose him, and eventually signed with the Toronto Raptors, and he won another chip.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. You know, Steve, so much goes into being an effective bench player. What do you like to see in a team's sixth man?
What I love, Kevin, is a guy that can come off as a sixth man is he doesn't disrupt what's going on with the starters. Also, he's ready. And most of those guys that wins that award, they don't need time to adjust to the game. They come in and make an immediate impact. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Smith against Lowry. Smith, no luck.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's McCaw. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Knox. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Smith scanning the floor. Back to Knox. Shoots over Powell. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Lowry. Passes it to Siakam. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Robinson. Dishes it to Barrett. Trying to get open is Randall. Barrett, no good. Here's McCaw, covered by Smith. The shot's good. McCaw has got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Smith. New York, no good that time either.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Lowry with the ball. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Lowry knows the contact is coming, really demonstrating his strength.
First personal foul, team second.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Randle, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. They get Marc Gasol.
We're getting used to this sight. Julius Randle going to the line each year. He just becomes harder to defend.
And a breakout season for Julius Randle in 2018-19. Averaged close to 20 and 10, delivering on the talent that saw him taken 7th overall back in 2014.
First free throw is good. Greg, the Lakers allowed Julius Randle to leave in restricted free agency in 2018 so they could preserve some of their cap space.
I mean, his defense still lags behind, but offensively, boy, he is special. The lefty, tough to deal with inside.
Both free throws good from Randle.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here's McCall. 13 points in the game. Outside Gasol. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Robinson. Inside. Here's Barrett. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Doubled by Smith. Outside for Lowry.
Hey, yo, right here.
With the teardrop. Got a piece of it. And here's Randle. Outside Robinson. Pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. It's stolen by Randle. Wasted no time on that one. Randle's got 6.
A high percentage shooter inside. That's exactly where you want to get Randle the ball.
McCaw kicks the foul. Good on the triple.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
There's the pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, and no doubt Smith has the vision. When one of his guys has a clean look, he's quick to get the ball to them.
Raptors leading by 7. Pass to Gasol. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in. He has 7.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Now Smith. 5 points in the game. Feeds to Randle. Good D by Siakam.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
McCaw, the pass to Siakam. He kicks it to Powell. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Knocks it loose. And the dunk by Powell.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Smith. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. Alonzo Trier's checked in for New York. Now, here's Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
And he's good on the second.
You know, we see every year 1 or 2 guys drafted toward the end of the first round contribute well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone well beyond that.
Now here's Randall. 6 points for him. Back to Trier. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's VanVleet after R.J. Barrett's bucket. VanVleet passes to Lowry. Gasol on the high post. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Gasol's got 7.
Capable of making shots, Marc Gasol able to do everything you want at that center position.
Passes it to Trier. Barrett with the ball. Powell on him. And here's Bullock from the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Powell with it. 10 points for him. A minute 42 left in the first half of the game. Pass to VanVleet. Toronto working the ball around now. Gasol. It's stolen by Randall. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Trier passes to Bullock. Randall right side to the inside. Here's Trier. The layup off target. Raptors leading by 15. Now the pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
This is the modern-day big. Siakam can stretch you out and can hurt you right at the rim.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Randall down low. He's up against Gasol. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. 14 points for R.J. Barrett.
Man, sometimes it feels like Barrett wants it more than anyone else on the floor.
Lowry passes to Siakam. Snatched away. Now Barrett pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Outside Lowry. Shoots over Bullock. Again, Toronto.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Trier, covered by VanVleet. Here's Randall. Good D by Gasol.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. You know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. On the court for the Knicks, Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. And it's Smith in at the point guard position.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Smith drawn the double team. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it to Barrett. Passes to Randall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Randall's got 8.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Powell, the pass to Gasol. Smith against Lowry. Pass to Siakam. 4 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Deflects the pass. Powell with the steal. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Lowry has the open look. Connects from three-point range. He's got 12.
Like a lot of jump shooters, Lowry's much more consistent when he gets his looks within the flow of the offense.
Here's Knox. Now the feed to Robinson. Over Gasol. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. A proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there's some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Powell. No good there. The Knicks go the other way with it. The pass to Knox. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Gasol. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season we thought the Knicks' cornerstone player was Kristaps Porzingis. But the player and the team fell out of love with each other, and the Knicks traded him to Dallas. The draft picks and cap space freed them up for a wild summer, led by the drafting of rookie R.J. Barrett in the draft. Now New York has one of the more drastically revamped rosters in the league. Kevin, there's a lot to be excited about going forward in the Big Apple.
Big moves indeed, David. Thank you.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Here's Van Vliet. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Knox. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam trying to free himself up. And Gasol gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Knicks trail by 20. Smith on the wing, recovering, and finished off by Robinson.
And Smith proven to be a fantastic point guard, a terrific passer who does a great job of moving the ball on offense.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Here's Lowry. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And it's Smith missing. Raptors leading by 20. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
This is a big part of Siakam's game. The ability to put the ball on the floor and make a play.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Like some lightning, for the night, I don't do no white band. Then the leader, yeah, I'm so trifling. Real savage. I don't, with the, if she average, I got a bad, I ain't Ashley. Understand me, brand new car, hop out the bed. I saw my wrist out of my protect, brand new chain. I saw my neck, got tired of now caught me. I'm up on, I don't get rest. I'm catching these flights and chasing the check. Little baby. I'm a slick rig type of, cause my band's big, dog.
The Raptors making a switch here. McCaw's checked in, and a new group in for the Knicks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Gibson comes in for Randall. Morris is checked in for Kevin Knox. And Ellington is subbed in for Barrett. Now, here's Portis. He has 6. He dishes it to Smith. And that's good for 2. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Gasol finds Lowry. Here's the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Lowry's got 16.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Smith. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Powell, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Smith. 9 points in the game so far. Bounce pass from Ellington. Top of the key. Gasol with the rebound. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
One of the league's best-kept secrets, Pascal Siakam out of Cameroon, discovered as a raw teenager at Basketball Without Borders back in 2012.
And the first one drops. Well, Smitty, you're talking about Siakam. The Raptors president is from Nigeria and very active in the Basketball Without Borders program.
You're totally right. A prospect like Siakam was on his radar. The late first-round pick in 2016 was more than rewarding where he ended up at.
And the Raptors making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Siakam hits them both. Here's Smith. He's got 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd personal.
They get Marc Gasol.
And Smith isn't afraid of getting hit on the way up, constantly getting into the guts of the D and forcing the issue.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drop for Smith.
And you know, known for that rim-rocking dunking ability. Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors. No good on the second free throw.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here is Ellington. The dish now to Smith. And here is Ellington, and the rejection by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
Raptors on defense. Nice shot by Smith. Here's McCall. 13 points in the game. Sent back by Morris.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. And David Fisdale wants a timeout.
And a breakthrough season for Marcus Morris. in 2018 and 19. Career highs almost across the board.
T-shirt time!
Now Smith, 12 points for him. Morris looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Down low. It's picked off. Here's McCaw. A beautiful reverse layup. McCaw has got 15 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Gibson. Here's Portis. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Siakam against Morris. Siakam misses. And Morris has got the ball here for the Knicks. Pass to Portis. He feeds it to Smith. To the paint. Here's Gibson. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Fires the three. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
One of the numerous changes Siakam's made to his game, the ability to stretch you out.
Here's Smith. Good work defensively by Lowry.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Gibson. Morris right side. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Ibaka. They get it back. Smith, no luck.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Now, here is Smith. 12 points for him. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's McCall. Ellington defending. Shots good by Ibaka.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Smith against Siakam. Smith, no luck. Toronto's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Lowry. He kicks it to Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the call will be against Patrick McCaw. That is his first foul of the game. OG Anunoby's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Knicks. Lonzo Trier comes in for Dennis Smith. On defense, the Raptors. Right side, Gibson. Dishes it to Bullock. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And here we go. Anunoby passes to McCaw. it goes, jamming that one home.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Trier. There's the pass to Gibson. And that one, good. Gibson's got his second basket.
The hard-working mentality of Taj, so clever at finishing through the hit.
Now here is Lowry. He's guarded by Bullock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. An accomplished family for Anunoby. His father's a professor. His brother played pro football.
And OG Anunoby, he's put together like a football player himself. A powerfully built player for a wing.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That one is off. 2 seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby and the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Greg, talk about his game.
You know, NBA ready physically from day one. You know, still working for consistency with his shooting, especially at the free throw line. But I like his potential as a two-way player.
Good on the second free throw.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Now here's Randall. He's got 8. Deep 2 from Trier. Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Lowry. That shot missing, and New York will come the other way. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
Ibaka finds Van Vliet with some arc, and he sinks the layup. Van Vliet's got 4 this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Bullock. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Trier passes to Barrett. Here's Robinson. That shot off. Ibaka with some nice D. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Anunoby, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes it to Randall. Tipped away. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Toronto ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Miller is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Payne. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Van Vliet in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Payton over Miller. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Van Vliet. He dishes it to Ibaka. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort anchoring the defense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A big man who was forgotten about during free agency, Randall could be an impact player for the Knicks.
And Knicks missed out on the marquee names they were after, but Randall should give them great production for quite some time. Not a huge name, but a young talent that can help this team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
The one thing about Julius Randle, he is still young and has a significant upside.
So he gets them both. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Anunoby. Miller up on top. Van Vliet with it. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Payne's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now, here is Robinson. Here's Randall. Off target at the rim. Toronto shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Van Vliet kicks to Miller. Here's Payne. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Payne's got 5 points now in the quarter. Payton outside. Feeds it to Randall. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Ibaka. In Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Robinson with the block. To the middle. Here's Randall. Toronto grabs the miss. And the pass to Anunoby. Here is Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And in recent seasons, we've seen Serge Ibaka involved in some extracurriculars. He's getting a little chippy out there.
Yes, indeed. Last season, he had a 3-game suspension. Penalties can escalate for repeat offenders, something he's got to be aware of.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Dotson's checked in for New York. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now here's Payne, covered by Payton. Payne can't hit.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's Trier, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Payne kicks to Johnson. Back to Payne. Miller outside. Shots good by Boucher. The Knicks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Trier from past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Payne passes to Boucher. Johnson outside. Miller outside. Passes it to Payne. Clock at 6. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Trier. The stupendous finish in traffic.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Now here's Payne. T right on him. On the wing, Miller. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the dunk by Robinson.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now here's Payne, covered by Payton. Here's Boucher, and it's denied.
Staying connected, timing his jump perfectly. Randall showing he can make plays at both ends. That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
For the Knicks, Bobby Portis is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Morris comes in for Randall, and Ellington is subbed in for Alonzo Trier.
One shot. One shot.
And so here is New York. Here's Dotson. And that one drops for him. Dotson's got his first bucket in this one. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Miller. Here's Payne. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Takes the 13-footer. Payton's shot is off.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it. Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. The pass to Portis. Morris outside. No good. Some solid defense from Gasol. That's good from Johnson on the assist from Payne.
I'll tell you what, Stanley Johnson is built to take punishment. Nice play.
Here's Dotson. He's guarded by Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
That one on Johnson.
Shooting for New York, Damian Dotson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. For Toronto, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. It's Miller on the wing. To the paint. Boucher kicks to Payne. 4 on the shot clock. And there it is for him. Payne's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Now, here's Portis. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Toronto ball.
Payne looking around. Pass to Johnson. Tries it from 9. And the jumper is good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Payton passes to Portis. Payton attacking. No good off the back of the rim.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Miller kicks to Payne. And here is Johnson. Payne's shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Payton outside. Passes it to Portis. Back to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Gasol with the rebound. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Johnson knocked away. Gasol dishes to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first person.
You know, for a player like Stanley Johnson, you are just waiting for the offense to come around. He has shown to be a solid defender, but that's just not enough to find consistent minutes.
Two.
He misses the free throw. Well, it's been difficult for Stanley Johnson to live up to his draft spot of number 8 overall back in 2015.
You see the talent, Kevin. The fans are still waiting for Johnson to turn the corner with his offense. He's still working to pass the 40% mark from the field in his career.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Marc Gasol, and he sinks the second.
The 8th overall pick in 2015, Stanley Johnson was taken ahead of some great prospects, but holds tremendous potential himself.
Now here's Payton. Morris outside. Back to Payton. New York needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Johnson outside. Back to Payne. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Now Johnson. Now here's Payne. Clock at 4. Down low. Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been a tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Now here is Miller. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Fires for three. It's not going to go for him. And New York will come the other way. Inside, Portis out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Pass to Ellington. New York moving it around. Back to Dotson. Shot clock at 6. Over Johnson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Pascal Siakam.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
And the Raptors with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Ellington with it. The pass to Dotson. Outside Portis. Pass to Morris. And he uses the glass on the layup.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's Boucher. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Serge, big win tonight. Now, people may think you have some easy games on the schedule, but you did not play easy tonight.
Because we know where we want to go, you know. That's why we was focused tonight. We try to finish strong.
And it was a strong performance, Serge. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.